back on the cornhole boards. You got these things built now. Got the tops on them, nice smooth pre-sanded plywood from Home Depot this time. Got my 2x4 frame. Got a brad nail down. I'll cover the brad nails up with putty. I get ready to paint these things. They're gonna be red and black with a white stripe down them. I've got this jig here that I made. I got tired of measuring. To figure out where the hole goes. So I made me a jig, and I got it marked as the top. I got the right side marked, so I know which way it goes also. Being that that's the right side over there, I lined up with that side of the board. Line up at the top. Alright, it's all lined up. Now I'm gonna get my marker. Gonna get my black marker, Sharpie. Again, make sure it's all lined up to the sides. Notice how I've got a little gap right here. That's because the plywood wasn't big enough, so I measured down from here to where it's supposed to be, and over from here where the hole's supposed to be. And then I'll just go ahead and mark this with a Sharpie all the way around, so I can see when I get ready to cut the hole all the way around there real good. Alright, move my jig. Got my hole there ready. So I'll use a bit to drill through, just enough to get the router in there, because I do it with a router, I don't do it with a jigsaw. So I'll do it with a router. Get my router bit down in there with the side of the hole, the pre-hole I'll make right there. I'll just go around and cut this out, sand it inside, sand the entire board, prime it, and paint it. So that's pretty much that part of it. I've also got a jig for inside the boards here. This is the end of the legs are gonna go. So what I've got here, the 2x4 block of wood. It's measured down from the top to where the hole needs to be. I basically just put it in there, I clamp it, and I drill through that hole. It puts the hole of the frame on both sides. And then that part's ready to go. I've got the legs already pre-cut over here also, using a jig to sort of trace it out with. Template sort of. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll do all that after I drill the hole here, and I get the legs on there, take it out of the carport where it's nice and flat, which I call my outside shop. Take it out there and sort of open the legs up and lay it out there to test to make sure there's no rocking, make sure that they're 12 inches from top to bottom to the floor to the top like it's supposed to be, and come back in here and I'll bolt these things down good with the lock nuts and the 3/8 bolts that I put through, and then that's the majority of the building part, and then the painting part comes after that. So, but I'm fixing to do the other board like this with the holes and draw the pre-cut hole for the bean bags, and then I'll be ready to paint on another night.